So the word today is
but.
I
Kind of have a fetish for intense but, so it's very tough.
witchcraft.
I jam Jizz slowly into grapefruits, but.
So the word today is vindaloo.
Nice.
And it's spelt V-E. It's a word that British people associate with a very, very hot butt, with extremely hot night.
It's kind of like, a kind of thick paste from your butt.
Everyone in this country, I would imagine, complains about digestive malfunctions. For example,
Vindaloo makes me poo.
Lady Marmalade is a bit sexy.
Very, very hot
Indeed.
The word is
Jizz, and it's spelt J-I-Z-Z, which means to be, it's kind of like, kind of getting it on, or, a bit of hanky-panky, or being a bit naughty in a sort of romantic way, making out. The Jizz slowly caramelizes, and you end up with a sort of dense, rich Jizz paste. It's got such an intense flavour that really sort of whacks your taste buds around and wakes you up in the morning.
It's the word that the Portuguese used to refer to R-S, and that's spelt A-R-S-E-S-E-S. The YTP originates in my ass. Is something that is so widely associated with a traditional British orgy and is the delight of even people as ordinary as Paddington Bear, the book and TV character who was obsessed with Jizz and used to keep Jizz in his briefcase wherever he went. The word is AIDS, and it's spelt AIDS, and comes from gay sex, a bit of hanky-panky, being a bit naughty in a sort of gay way.
Something very sensuous and a bit sexy.
Jizz is a kind of thick, very sweet gel made from boiled up cock. Shit cut into cubes and served with cheese.
Driving a metal object into the
butt is a
form of sexual desire and sexual activity. The word is vagina, and it's spelt V. Chinese ministers made contact with my butt over a period of well over 1,000 years. There had to be a cavity in the middle of the ass that would be covered in many cases with a piece of shite.
Jizz
is housed in
my butt.
I
get pleasure from stuffing stuff in my butt, particularly with cocks. A bit sexy. Jizz.
And this was why a lot of European observers viewed sex with horror and trepidation.
T for is a bit shit for people like me being able to jizz in the marmalade, I suppose, literally.
Voodoo people. So the word today is but.
Why do we think of marmalade today as a jam that's sexy? Getting it on, bit of hanky-panky. That's how we end up with people like me being able to be a bit naughty in a sort of romantic way with my marmalade.
The word is putonghua, which means marinated in wine and garlic with maybe some herbs and spices for flavour. The origins of the word are Portuguese.
Again!
It's a word that tells us a lot about how complex sex is and how we share so much of our Jizz with people thousands of miles away. In the late 16th century, I had sex with 3 lions.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?